Hi class, so today we're going to be learning about the solar system, and you may be wondering what planets are in our solar system, and there's actually 8 planets including Earth. The first planet is Mercury. This is a rocky planet, and it is the closest planet to the sun, so it's very hot and very cold. It also would take 4 years for us to travel from Earth to Mercury, and it is the smallest planet in our solar system. Mercury also has no moons and no rings, and it also has a very thin atmosphere, but it is all the more important. The next planet is Venus. Venus is also a rocky planet, and it is the second planet from the sun. In contrast to Mercury, it has a very thick atmosphere, but it is toxic for us to breathe in, so it can't really support life. Venus also is very hot with an average temperature of 900 degrees Fahrenheit. That's why life isn't able to exist on Venus. It's also the largest planet you can see in the night sky when you look up at the stars, and it is similar to the size of Earth. The next planet we should all know is Earth in our home. Earth is also a rocky planet, and it is the third planet from the sun. It is actually the largest of all 4 rocky planets, and it is the only planet in our solar system known to support life. The surface of Earth is actually mostly water. While you may think it is land, it's actually made of 70% water, and Earth is the only planet to have liquid water on its surface. The atmosphere of the Earth also allows us to breathe. So every time you take a deep breath in and breath out, you're breathing in oxygen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen, and that allows us to live on planet Earth. The average surface temperature of Earth is also around 58 degrees Fahrenheit, and all of these allow us to be able to live on Earth. And as you can see, Earth has one moon, which you can see when you look up in the night sky. The next planet is our last rocky planet. It is Mars. When you look up in the sky, you might be able to tell Mars because it has a reddish glow. So next time you're outside in the nighttime, look up and see if you can find Mars. It is the 4th planet from the sun, and it's called the red planet because of the color of the surface. And it also has large volcanoes and deep valleys, and it also has frequent windstorms. Mars also has a thinner atmosphere than Earth, and the average surface temperature is negative 171 degrees Fahrenheit to 32 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's pretty much a lot colder than Earth. But we also question if life could survive on Mars because we have found dry riverbeds. So we wonder, has there ever been water on Mars? Now we're going to get into our gas planets. Jupiter is the largest planet in our solar system, and it is the 5th planet from the sun. But these gas planets, you can't actually walk on them. You would fall straight to the center because they're just made of gas. And on Jupiter, there's large swirling storms in the atmosphere that you can see here and pretty much everywhere. And the largest storm is the Great Red Spot right here. And this is actually larger than the Earth. Jupiter has 63 moons and is 300 times bigger than the Earth. Our next planet is one of my favorites. It's Saturn. It is the 6th planet from the sun, and it is most known by its massive ring structure, which is about a mile thick. This is also a gas planet, so you can't walk on it, but it has 30 moons, and it has the largest moon in our solar system called Titan. It's also very windy on Saturn, and a year on Saturn is more than 29 Earth years. And that's because it takes the planet much longer to make one orbit around the sun because it's much farther from the sun. Saturday was also named after the planet Saturn. Next planet is Uranus. It's kind of got a plain look, but it's okay. It's a gas planet and it's the 7th planet from the sun. It has an average temperature of negative 353 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's the second coldest planet in our solar system, and its atmosphere contains ices. And our last planet is Neptune. This is a gas planet and it's the 8th planet from the sun. And 1 year is 165 Earth years, and it has an average temperature of negative 392 degrees Fahrenheit. That's freezing!